That's new water, right, kid?
Where?
In new water.
I made it this morning. There was a quarter of it that was old.
Taste it.
Oh, what?
Tastes good. I'm gonna go get a, fridge sticker.
Oh, okay. It is time.
And that's remember the one that needs to be picked. Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh, let's just go off.
Yeah.
Didn't I do this? No, you. Okay.
It's a Karia Ariel. What is this? It is nothing yet. I'm about to start NieR, but we're about to watch a video that a friend slash viewer of mine made.
Alright, hopefully that stays still.
Thank you.
It's only been, what, a couple weeks since you asked me to do it?
Week and a half.
Two out of the four things on the list.
All right. So, let's get started. All good. I know YouTube can be the lag can be bad. All right.
And I plugged in use.
So for context, this is Envoy of Kairos' Pokemon region and ideas. His latest video. I was looking forward to this one. We're gonna get right into it. Realizing your Pokemon's potential in Mesopas. Mesopas? Sure, we can comment any attention to. I will. Not on stream, but I will later.
Ah, the Mesopus region.
Mesopus.
Where were we again? Ah, yes. We've been following Roshan on a quest to liberate a mining operation to the far west of the region from an occupation of Sableye and other such lithivoric Pokemon. With that task completed, you follow him back to his lab, where he's prepared to show you the fruit of that mine's labors. A magnificent stone, unearthed there and only there thus far, that has now been refined and is ready for a demonstration. Okay, stand back, you two. This is going to be interesting. You see, I've been studying these stones for some time, Comparing them to samples of other similar stones from other regions, it seems to be somewhere between the keystones found in Kalos, the wishing stars of Galar, and the Terra orbs of Paldea.
Right now, this is Envoy's Pokemon fan region. We're watching this. We're watching this before we get into the game. The game is NieR Automata tonight. This isn't a game currently.
It has similar properties to all three, making for a very interesting composition. And more importantly, application potential. Here, I have a new assistant that can show you exactly how these new channeling devices I call realizers work. Gladly, Roshan. Ladies, gentlemen, and every magnificent thing between and outside, this is the Envoy of Kairos, here to introduce you to the latest original mechanic planned for the Mesopus region. This is a realizer. Since Roshan told you what he's compared it to, you should know its resulting function is sort of a result between all three. For context, lore-wise, it involved the power-up and Darwinistic evolution of Megas, but it can be applied to anyone, similarly to Dynamax, with some Pokemon getting new forms out of it, much like Gigantamax and Megas, which also often come with new abilities and even new moves. A lot of people don't realize that Dynamax and Gigantamax don't actually make your Pokemon grow. It's canon that they're actually channeling the Dynamax energy into energy constructs of new bodies that they control from within, like piloting a huge energy mech. Huh, doesn't that sound familiar? Well, to channel all that extra power that comes with this mechanic, they have energy constructs to hold that power outside their bodies and prevent harm that usually comes from using megaforms. All that extra power, that extra 100 BST they always get, has to go somewhere, and normally their bodies can't handle it, but this solves it quite nicely. Lastly, this mechanic also involves the type-changing mechanics of terrestrialization, allowing for a wide variety of strategic options. But to balance that strategy, considering how overpowered the extra 100 base stat total can be, this mechanic is limited to 3 turns, much like Dynamax. So, how about I show you what the standard function of this is before we get to the new forms? For that, I need an assistant to help me demonstrate. Hockey, you ready, old pal? Alright, let's do this. Hockey, realize. For the sake of showing them all, I have Hockey cycling through example energy constructs of every type. Of course, these constructs are just examples, and if this were to ever somehow become a fan game, I would probably make 3 or 4 of each type and let the players set which ones they want to use per Pokemon. Regardless, it's these constructs that channel the extra power for them and allow them to change their typing for similar strategies to terrestrialization. If they become a type they already are, then they just get a small boost in it, but don't lose any second types they may have. So if Hockey were evolved and using the fighting type when realized, he'd still be fighting Steel. But if he became electric, he'd be just electric. But of course, you guys aren't here for the standard energy constructs. You're really here for the unique forms. So let's take a step past realization and see what happens when a Pokemon realizes their true potential, and with it, becomes idealized.
I had forgotten that the Dynamax forms were basically holograms, and I also did not know that unless this is for this mechanic in particular. It was 100 base stat raising. It's interesting.
Let's take this from the top, all the way back in Kanto, and work our way down with a few from each gen, so there's more to surprise you with later. Let's start with a Pokemon rumored to be getting a Mega in Legends ZA. Clefable, Idealize. So, this, right away,
Like the
is an
glasses.
example of a Pokemon that uses a new typing to Idealize. In this case, Clefable must become Flying type, but their new form becomes Flying Fairy. They've used their energy construct to replace their vestigial wings and take to the skies in earnest.
Oh yeah,
Setting
because
their form,
yeah, it has
Clefable
wing-like
uses a
things.
new Flying
Okay.
type, but their new form becomes Flying Fairy. They've used their energy construct to replace their vestigial wings and take to the skies in earnest, so they may return to the stars they came from and fully embrace them.
Oh, I like that.
And of course, this form comes with Aerialate, so you can expect Swift, Hyper Voice, and Hyper Beam to be an excellent addition to their moveset, especially since normal type moves will now become the new flying type attack Shooting Star, which is essentially a special aerial ace. Of course, I'm sure all you Nintendo fans can see what partially inspired its design.
Oh, nice.
But if Clefable is idealized, then what of their shadow? Yes, I'm bringing back the dichotomy between Clefable and Gengar. This is idealized Gengar, who remains ghost poison and bites down on a black hole. This
I like how this brings out the poison type a little more. Because I completely forget all the time that Gengar is poison.
form is not something you want to mess with. Coming with the ability Shadow Shield, normally carried by Lunala. So you can be certain that Black Hole is going to tank the first hit and let it prepare to terrorize you. And tanking that first move will give it the perfect opportunity to use Crushing Curse, a typeless move that inflicts crushing pressure over its enemies, equaling the damage they took before using it, every turn for 3 turns. And for our last gen runner for now, we have a long-standing fan favorite, Gyarados. It's time that, unlike their Mega, they finally achieve their dream. Idealize Gyarados as Water Dragon. Finally a dragon. As regal and resplendent as possible. Its design is, of course, inspired by Chinese dragons, with the shape of its new wings and energy construct harkening to dragon gates, the very same from the legend that inspired Gyarados to begin with. This one doesn't really need any new moves because Dragon Rush just became significantly more powerful. But it does have Mold Breaker, just as Mega Gyarados did. So expect to be in a lot of pain very quickly once this vengeful dragon descends from the heavens. Moving on to Johto, let's take a look at Idealized Houndoom. I'm sure a lot of you could have seen this one coming. No type changes, just a much slimmer, more agile upgrade than before. Now capable of applying its pack tactics even if acting alone. Those extra heads can separate and become entire flaming Houndoom copies, flanking their opponent with ease and guaranteeing their prey falls swiftly. This one's ability is now Pack Tactics, functioning the same as Filbrood and Filbuster's ability, making every attack a 1 to 3 multi-hit at half damage. This may seem very risky, but they can hold a loaded dice, since this does not require holding a Mega Stone.
I just realized this is Pokemon. I just realized, why didn't they do a fucking Cerberus thing for the Mega Evolution? I'm glad that you did that here.
And for something even worse, This Cerberus comes with a new move called Flanking Fire. It has a space of 70, which is halved to 35 by its ability, but it comes with the bonus of increasing its base damage by 20 with each consecutive hit. That's halved to 10, but that means 35 for one hit, 85 for two, which would be the average. And if you get all three, it's a total of 150. This may seem overpowered, but look at Population Bomb and try to tell me that again. As our second and last
Never even what? I've never even heard of that move. I'm so out of the. What is that? That's crazy.
And try to tell me that again.
That's
As
insane.
our second and last entry from Gen 2 for now, here comes Idealized Gliscor.
It's for like it's based mainly in the game mechanics. It's not for specifically a fan game quite yet. It's mostly just ideas. But a lot of these ideas are based around the mechanics of the Pokemon games. Population Bomb is also its signature move that you have to. That's Jesus. I never used a mouse hold, so I didn't know. I didn't know.
I know Gliscor is Gen 4, but Gligar's Gen 2, so I still count it. They remain flying ground type, and their construct brings their terrain advantage with them at all times. A cavern ceiling protecting their sensitive eyes, and providing stalactites with which to pierce their foes with earthen fangs. Intimidation is a key factor of this one, although its ability is not Intimidate. Instead, it has a new ability called Razor Sharp, which boosts the power of all piercing and cutting moves by 30%. Interestingly, I designed this one based on a legend of a mythical beast called Girtablulu, a scorpion man that guards the gates to hell in a cave beneath a mountain. A being so imposingly tall its head remains hidden in the clouds.
Didn't they have a variation of that? That artwork in Sonic Adventure 2? I'm pretty sure they did. At least they have that bird thing at the top. And also, I like how this brings out the scorpion part of Gligar that I don't even realize when I'm looking at it.
All too fitting for a flying scorpion Pokemon to embody, and hence the additional defense provided in this form. Moving on to Hoenn, everyone's been begging for a Mega Milotic, so I give you Idealized Milotic. As an equal opposite to the wrathful pride of Gyarados, Milotic has become a water fairy type, embodying a peaceful elegance and exuding absolute control over their surroundings through pure charisma. They of course come with Pixelate, and one with Attract will develop the new move Alluring Ascent. A beautiful dance into the sky followed by a devastating dive. An impact that terrorizes equally to Dragon Rush, but with the side effect of those affected by Attract being unable to avoid it. The lore references for this one include several successive and simultaneous water and magic goddesses, particularly Atargatis and Nanshe, the former of which is oft depicted as a mermaid. As a second Gen 3 representative, take a peek at Idealized Absol. Mega Absol always felt like it was spitting in its Psychic Guardian's face. Giving them the Fairy type made very little sense, and the intimidating aura they exude only makes the unnecessary fear induced by their presence far worse, something the species as a whole already hates. They despise being feared as ill omens when all they want to do is warn people of disaster to save them from it. As such, I've made them Dark Psychic type, advancing their precognitive powers into full-blown psychic typing, allowing them to communicate these disasters and use their new energy construct shield and sword to defend the people they warn. Their more intimidating and armored design is based on a more accurate depiction of the yokai that inspired them, the Baizei, allowing its many horns and the 3 eyes on each side of its body, really completing the look. Being a guardian with psychic barriers, this one does keep Mega Absol's magic bounce.
Yeah, I forget exactly. Forget exactly what Mega Absol even looked like, which is pretty telling. I think he did a good. I think he did a good job capturing a more powered up version of Absol there than the main games did.
As our last Gen 3 rep, how about something unique? I love the unique mechanics behind Dondozo and Tatsugiri, as you may know if you watched my Christmas-themed Pokemon video. So I couldn't help but think, what if there was an idealized Pokemon that required 2 to idealize in tandem to achieve it? And so, I upgraded 2 little electric cheerleaders into a much stronger kind of poser. Henshin heroes, now piloting a big energy mech.
Oh my
I'll
god.
get that out of here, save it for the DLC content. So, this is both idealized Plusle and Minun at once. They're electric fighting, and they pack one hell of a punch. You may think their moveset is likely going to suck, but Plusle and Minun in the Mesopus region are considerably stronger and more varied than their relatives in other regions, because the doubles culture here is so deeply ingrained that many generations of combat-focused magnetic rodents has produced a stronger breed with no visible biological differences, but they're far more capable than the standard. They happen to come with Volt Tackle, which is incredibly dangerous when idealized, as they have motor drive, and Volt Tackle is upgraded to Mega Jewel Jump Kick, which causes them to strike themselves with a small amount of lightning during the attack, triggering a speed boost with motor drive. On top of being Henshin heroes, their combined form is inspired by a popular medieval Arabic tale of a creature called Al-Miraj. It was a golden jackrabbit with a long spear-like unicorn horn. It was incredibly heroic, the bane of monsters, demons, and dragons of all kinds. It was known to leap clean over entire mountains and spear them with its horn. Quite the inspiring rodent, and a clear choice for an idealized form. Now, before we hop over to Sinnoh, I think you guys should live up to these little heroes' expectations and hop down to the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment. Maybe consider checking out the links in the description for my website, where you can find links to my Discord server and my book. Please consider buying my book. I haven't sold a copy in months because advertising is expensive and private publishing means I have to do it all myself. I really appreciate any bit of help I can get. And if you're a fan of Pokemon, I bet you're going to love a lot of the content of my book. Anyway, moving on to Gen 4. Let's start with what my boy Hockey could become. This is idealized Lucario. While Mega Lucario is powerful, it's also incredibly stressed, tense, and violent. Every move made by a Mega Lucario is done with every ounce of the user's strength, to the detriment of their control over their power. As such, idealized Lucario makes a construct of itself to channel that immense power, making it mirror and reinforce their movements. Rather than a demolishing powerhouse, idealized Lucario is supernaturally focused, their mind, body, and soul perfectly aligned toward their goals. This has granted them no guard. you may be sure to land a hit against them, but their body now has more and stronger steel plating, as well as a stronger steel skeleton. They will most certainly return your violence in kind with a devastating, unerring accuracy and skill. This form is based on one of the rarest and most dangerous states of martial arts, the Fudoshin, or immovable mind. This is also a state of mind said to have inspired Gohan's beast form. Next up, we have Spiritomb.
Thank you for the subscription, Zachariah.
Here, we've delved into the original novel that may have inspired them. In the classic Chinese novel, romanized as Water Margin, 108 demonic generals were banished by Shangdi, the primary god of the age. These 108 demons repent and are purified, eventually, released and reincarnated as 108 heroes, all presented in a long anthology of their deeds. Now becoming a purified amalgam of great warriors, idealized Spiritomb becomes Ghost fighting type, and now uses its energy construct as a shape-shifting spiritual mass that can become any weapon it chooses. It deftly wields them all with the combined experience of every soul within it, making for a versatile and skilled foe. Their new ability is called Face Turn, and it turns their Dark-type moves into Fighting type. They then also turn Dark Pulse into Arsenal Wave. Their weapon construct becomes a wide array of ranged weapons that fly out in an unavoidable burst, which then leaves scattered energy weapons across the field as an entry hazard. Moving to Gen 5, let's take a look at idealized Golurk. They're quite simple, really. Everyone knows Golurk is a traditional artificial man of clay, originally produced by the Jewish faith. Their ghost typing is because of the artificial soul given to them, the spirit that animated and empowers their clay. What Golurk sees as its own ideal self is to become more human, more alive. As such, the energy construct is used to contain its spirit and power, creating a man-shaped barrier between the clay and the core. With the clay breaking away and exposing the spirit within, but not losing it as it normally would if the armor broke without idealizing, this form has become somewhat less defensive, but a lot faster. Golurk already hit like a truck. Now it's a man-shaped bullet train, and it comes with Anger Shell, so expect it to only get worse if you try to punish it. Joining Golurk from all the way in Unova, we have the alien astronaut, idealized Beheim. They were already a strange sight to begin with, but now they can embody the shock and horror of witnessing a UFO in the dead of night, as they hover above and prepare to unleash unknowable tactics upon you. They come with the ability Gravity Shift. It grants the effects of Levitate, while also causing all enemies to lose a stage of evasiveness every turn it's out, as they're drawn into the psychic gravity well it uses to fly. Wonder Room and Trick Room are also now upgraded to a move called Weird Space, causing special and physical stats to flip, as well as reversing attack order, turning the entire battle upside down. But now, they're giving us a lift across the pond to Kalos, so we can take a look at idealized Aegislash.
Is there an ability that affects evasiveness or accuracy in the main games? I feel like that would be, like, fan-worthy. That's some crazy power.
Aegislash may be a magnificent blade, but its defensive properties are its most critical strategically, and any good knight is able to defend unerringly. As such, the additional 100 BST they earn is split entirely between their defenses, in both forms. Their energy construct is their new shield, which shapeshifts into a scabbard in attack form for a lighter, more streamlined state. This is, of course, partly inspired by the scabbard of Excalibur, which supposedly made its wielder invincible and immortal. Of course, any good knight needs a dragon to fight. An idealized Heliolisk is now Electric Dragon. Their energy construct branches off from their neck frills, causing it to become a glowing cloak with them down, but then rise up into the shape of a massive magic circle when the frills are risen.
That's cool.
Their new ability is Green Energy, which causes it to get a boost to all special attack damage when under any non-standard weather conditions, including strong winds from the use of moves like Tailwind. So, why don't we take them to Alola, where it's always breezy and sunny, so we can check out idealized Delmise. You see, the actual body of Delmise is the possessed algae that's covering the anchor and wheel. As such, those parts couldn't be improved, only the algae. But the energy construct could easily provide it with more ship parts, resulting in producing an entire ghost ship, with the algae grown up the mast to form a set of tattered, ghostly sails. They keep their Steelworker ability, but also can upgrade Anchor Shot to Deep Lock, which does an additional 30 base damage every turn that the enemy is locked in, slowly crushing them in Davy Jones' locker. But now that we've gotten fully over the sea to the mainland, how about a look at Roshan's personal idealized partner, Lycanroc. Any form of Lycanroc can become this perfectly fused hunting hound, its Crescent Moon construct providing the perfect tool for its new signature move. It can turn Excel Rock or Counter, since Midnight form doesn't learn Excel Rock, into Crush Counter. Of course, this is a bit of a reference to how Midnight Lycanroc seems to be partly inspired by Ippo Makanochi of Hajime no Ippo, the fast, aggressive, counter-focused boxer. This combines the priority and typing of Excel Rock with the functions of all three moves these forms learn on Level Up, being Sucker Punches, priority skipping, counter causing it to deal an additional half of the base damage of any physical move the opponent was trying to use, and a 50% chance of lowering the target's defense on hit. After that crushing defeat, I think we better skip back to the other side of the world and visit Galar. Here, we have idealized Galarian Darmanitan. Galarian Darmanitan can also be found in the northern mountains of Mesopus, and their idealized form perfectly balances their control over their two typings. By using its energy constructs as insulating barriers, it can wield severe extremes of hot and cold simultaneously, without one negatively impacting the other.
Ah, that's cool.
They obtain power above and beyond their Zen mode without melting themselves, resulting in strong defensive ice that makes them far more durable while maintaining their speed and overwhelming strength. They can also get the ability Burning Up, which turns their normal moves into fire type, making their Thrash especially dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of thrashing, stop down in the mosh pit while you enjoy a mind-shattering solo from idealized Toxtricity. Being based on a genus known for discarding and regrowing its tail, they've grown it and dropped it, then grown a new one while they wield the old one as a full guitar. The colors, sounds, and stylings of both amped and low key can be found in this form, as well as a bit of their Gigantamax form, of course. And their energy construct is a pair of speakers to really push the power of their punk rock ability. This becomes especially dangerous when Poison Jab becomes Guitar Smash. The toxic spikes on their guitar will poison their foe, but then the overpowering discordant well produced by the impact makes it the only physical sound move, getting a buff from punk rock and confusing the target with a deafening noise. Wow, we need some serious action to go with all this great music. How about we jump down to Paldea to watch Low-Kix really embrace its inspiration for a good fight. Ready, Low-Kix? Final Henshin! So, obviously, idealized Lokix is the final form of Kamen Rider, completely embracing its heroic nature and gaining a new ability called Born Fighter, which gives it stab with fighting type moves. Excellent considering Lokix is almost always equipped with Axe Kick, which gets a huge buff into a new move called Finishing Kick. This move does double damage if the target is already under half health. A perfect way to provide Lokix with a proper rider kick. With all this tokusatsu action going on, there must be a good deal of money to be made. And where there's riches, there's idealized Gold Dango. Their surfboard is now upgraded into an entire hovering palanquin, and they've become an aged, wizened spirit that shares their overabundant wealth eagerly, but also shares it a bit overzealously. Seeing as Mesopus is in a Middle Eastern region, it felt rather obvious to make Goldango into Mansa Musa, the richest man in history, whose trip across the region, spreading his abundance of gold, inflated and crashed every economy he touched. Sadly, I haven't come up with any reasonable way to upgrade Make It Rain, and its unique ability Good as Gold can't be easily replaced. So feel free to make suggestions in the comments if you have any. But now we've gone through every canon region. So what comes next? Well, there are going to be quite a few for my own region, and I have designed a few already, but I'm not quite ready to share them. I think it's best to show those ones as we move forward with the region's plot, so you can see them more organically. Not that I'm against teasing them a bit, as you can see behind me. And yet, there is one question remaining, on both my mind and potentially yours. A couple videos ago, I introduced the combo moves mechanic. But if combo moves and idealization take place in the same region, then, well, what happens when an idealized Pokemon uses a combo move? Hit it, Jules!
That's what you showed me. Out with the context. And I know exactly what I'm looking at for a lot of these now. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. That's sick. Nice.
That took me 10 months.
Holy shit.
Worth it.
Oh, man. 10 months, holy shit. Oh, man. That... I mean, I said what I said about each design that really stuck out to me. There's... A lot of these could really pass off as, like, official. Like, I love that you pulled from mythology and several other sources. Like, you used the Pokemon design method. And I just, like, some of the ones I was just looking at, and I didn't have much to say, but, like, that didn't mean there wasn't, like, I just... Oh man. What was it? I like that. I like this idea. I like the shield, sword, and the scabbard. That's cool. And some of these you pulled from lore that I wasn't even that well versed on. I really need to read the Galar and Paldea Pokedexes a little more because well, this is a new nobody Pokemon, but still, I didn't some of the in particular the ones in Galar I didn't really know enough about. What was it? But there's some pieces of what I was trying to say. There's some pieces of lore that just kind of slipped through the cracks. I didn't know anything about Golurk wanting to be human, but I love that. I love that. Just the realization mechanic meshing together with the idealized versions of the book. It works. It works. The concept, the idealization. I get it. Also, it's wild that there's multiple Spiritomb out there. There's just multiple masses of souls confined to a Pokemon. I love that. First thing I thought with this was like, oh man, he's got to stand now. I like the plating. It shows off his steel typing more. It's interesting that you would
Moving on to Gen 4. Let's start with what my boy Hockey.
Yeah, he has spikes. And it's interesting when you like compounded them down like that. I love this. That's so good. And I like that is so ominous. That is like this does evoke ominousness. This is so pretty. I love the colors here. I'm a little biased because that's like my favorite shade of blue. I get the scorpion thing. I mentioned that the Cerberus. Very. You pulled off the Regal. You pulled it off. Yeah, I hope one day this is a fan game. I want to use these mechanics. They look so cool. Oh man. Ooh, you got 18 comments. Hell yeah, dude. I'll be commenting later, like I said. But yeah, I'm damn. I couldn't do any of that shit. I hope you do. Honestly. I will do my part in sharing it around because I am the potential just insane. 18 including response chains. Still, Oh man. And I feel myself getting even more in the Pokemon mood. I need to stop because we still have, what is it? 2 months to go? Almost exactly 2 months to go for ZA. Just refreshing and saw my most dedicated viewer. He's a huge comment if they split to 5 and only 2 parts of posts. Nice. I think I know you're talking about. I see their comments on each of your videos. Nice. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm happy you got that out. 10 months is crazy work. Another start. Beans. What did you think?
Crazy.
She was watching. Oh man. But I should get into the game so I can get a little bit of time. We left off last time on a massive cliffhanger. Oh yeah, what was your favorite?
What?
What was your favorite of the Pokemon?
I have no idea. They all were insane. Honestly, whatever the fucking coin one was again.
Goldingo?
Yeah, I love the lore behind it and everything.
Yeah.
And it going from hoarding to throwing his money everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was a very natural progression. Honestly, again, all of them. Because, holy shit, am I a lore fiend.
Mine's
Very well done.
like a even tie between Milotic, Gengar, and the fucking guy, the anchor guy.
That one was good, too.
Forget his name.
The grasshopper thing.
No, not the grasshopper. The algae on the anchor.
Oh, no, that was good. I'm horrible with Pokemon names. Shush.
I don't like that. I can't remember his name. Fuck. Delmice. God damn it. I almost had it.
Are you just saying that? That you almost got it?
No, I was grasping it. I had it in my hand.
You got D and that was it?
I had G. It's not even. God damn it. Name.
You weren't close. You weren't close. I am getting tired. I'm gonna wait until after a little bit, but
Alright.
I am getting tired.
So let's get into this. We left off at a crazy cliffhanger. We have Top Secret.
Yeah, that was yeah, I'll wait till you're done reading this because holy shit, I need to know.
Project Yorha. Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale.
Wait, then why are they killing other androids?
This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during its individual phases.
Like they found out?
Note that this document is marked with level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any YORHA personnel save for the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining androids search for a way to revive humanity, but they're unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterward, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. So this is thousands of years after Replicant.
Yeah.
Hang on. I need to...
The sister still exists.
The sister? What do you mean?
Sisters.
Oh, yeah. Devil and Popolo.
The ones that you killed.
Yeah.
The bitches.
Hmm. One moment. Okay. A little far. Not far enough. I remember. Gotta remind myself this is like the hardest thing to comprehend. Project Gestalt. Humans infected with white chlorination syndrome became Legion. Yes. Humans at war with the Legion. Humans created androids, which manage replicants. Removed souls acting independently are Gestalts. Bodies inhabited by quasi-selves are replicants. To be reunited after the extermination of the Legion and the White Chlorination Syndrome is restored humans. Hard for the murder. This is
More information of lore.
this is an encyclopedia, basically,
Basically,
Oh.
it is.
of just the first game. So, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to storage facility on the moon.
You need the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Loss of android morale. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale became a precipitous decline. Concerned by this turn of events, Command designed Project YORHA as a means to lift android spirits. Project 1 to Project 3. Project 1-3, Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistance groups that humanity was not in fact extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. Project 2-1, Establishment of the YORHA Squadron. Through the dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project that had been proposed at the time, new YORHA models began to be manufactured. Officials' models were created following the implementation of data required from an experimental squadron and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the YORHA operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon.
Is that the operators?
I guess so.
So that would be 9S's operator. And the other one.
So it's like Berserk Special Edition that I just seen once. It's an art book with a lot of information and different side stories and stuff like that. Okay. So not a lot of information that we didn't already just find out.
How do I tell 2B? Combat stations? I better get a move on.
Alert. Mission orders received. Rendezvous with and support Unit 2B near the Resistance Camp.
Any details?
Large numbers of machine life forms are rampaging through the city ruins.
What? How? They're supposed to be weakened.
Cause unknown. Goliath-class enemies also confirmed. Immediate action advised.
Contact from command. Alert status raised to level 4. Repeat. Alert status raised to level 4. All units currently
Save that for later.
put into logical state as soon as possible.
Glad you're safe. Communications with Earth are incredibly unstable. Please don't do anything too crazy, okay? Be careful.
6-0 is yours. 6-0 is yours.
Report on your status immediately. Please respond. Please respond.
Linus, I need you to deploy now.
On your status immediately. Please await further instructions.
You motherfucker.
Eh.
Something is approaching. Immediately. There's no response. Can anyone hear waving instructions?
You tend to act recklessly. Please be cautious going forward.
I don't know what to do.
Be careful. No, that's mine.
Okay.
I can tell by the way she talks.
And it. Oh, 6-0 is 2Bs.
Yeah. Oh. Could you go, stir her feet real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just realized we should do that before.
Yeah. Oh.
Hmm.
He has no memories.
Who?
At some point, he loses his memories after he connects to a robot. So does he lose these memories?
Oh.
Did he choose not to upload himself so that he didn't have to remember?
Hmm. We're coming up on an ending, I believe. I'm talking to the stream.
Okay.
Coming up on an ending for this game, I believe. The second ending. Second real ending. So, just a heads up before we get there. Did you have this laying in a way that would be...
No.
Okay. I just realized.
Oh, I get that. Yep.
What?
Go ahead, let it down.
Huh?
I said, go ahead, let it down.
No.
Oh. Ooh, what?
Hey, yo!
What was that?
Who was that? Hey, yo!
It just forced you in, right?
Yep.
2B, you okay?
Wait, it's an anime?
All
It has an anime,
communications
yes.
are currently
We're
being
watching the anime.
tracked.
We better hurry.
Don't worry about it, Crescent Flame! I'm worried.
I'm terrified. Oh, I said I would go to bed after you read it.
It's fine. No, it's not.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
This is too much excitement. I'm gonna end up not being able to go to sleep. Alright. Mwah. Good night.
Love you.
Love you too. Holy fuck. This thing is crazy.
Goliath-class enemy
Huh?
spotted.
Where's 2B?
2B's black box signal detected nearby. She is likely engaged in combat.
He slammed that shit.
You okay?
Good thing I landed that direct hit. Uh-oh.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
Damn it. This game has the same story just as its anime. I have no idea. If you have seen any of the anime, don't let me know of any differences. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it has some differences. That tends to be how these games go. Ah. But I mean, this series, that's the first anime that this series has gotten, so it's hard to tell how they would treat it. This is a series of games with many different endings, many different universes, so...
They're still coming? What do we do? There's too many.
2B? 2B, can you hear me? Our village is under...
Pascal? Come in, Pascal!
Shit.
I know about Simon is the OST is by Amazarashi. I may have heard the name before. Everyone, they're all... No, some of them must have managed to escape. We'll go back there. Oh well. I'm not mistaken, he was the one who sang the first ending song for 86 series. 86 series. Huh. I've never heard of this. It looks cool as shit. Yeah, well, I'll never get that chest, apparently. Now, wait a goddamn minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're going there. Okay, alright. I'm going back to the bunker. No, I've never seen 86. I never even heard of it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Understood. I'm glad the schedules have worked out. Are those the tournament things on my goddamn map? Oh, shoot. You know what? It will suck if I get called in now. Oh no! You can get called in? That's garbage. Gonna have to delay the inevitable here a little bit. Hang on. I'm sure I'll get the chance to do this in another playthrough. But it's bothering me. I just noticed the particles in the air. The dust and the particles. A little ominous. So, Eve, I believe, is the one that's left. He has the symbol of the Cult of the Watchers. And he starts taking control, and all of a sudden, the robots get red eyes, and they start acting Legion-esque. Very interesting.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area.
Bitch. There are chests in here. Alright. Pod 042 has spared you all redundancy, I suppose. Now I have to play the game. So there we go.
Damn it! They're here too!
NieR! It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off. But with these weapons, there's only so much we can do. Let's take these guys out first.
How many stream did you do right now? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. For this game, I believe we're on part... Hang on. I can check right here on YouTube. Let me answer your question. This is my 15th stream of this game. In general, I have been streaming for over 10 years. And for the past... How many platforms you're a live stream on right now? I'm on Twitch and YouTube. The Twitch chat is up here. The YouTube chat is down there. And I'm an affiliate on Twitch. Sorry about English. You're fine. I was just trying to understand. Ah! I'm usually good at, like, picking through bad English, but there's sometimes some gaps I'm unable to fill. And your English is very, very good. I did not know that you weren't a native speaker until quite a while. Where's this fella's health bar, buddy?
You saved us. Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Do be careful.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
Now what?
Try to take someone into the battle with us here. Mushy hamster, let's go.
And here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die! Why did you kill my brother?
Ooh, god damn. Oof. Ow. Bitch. Ow. Just wondering, am I American? Yes, I am. Ooh. Dang it. Come. Oh boy. Come on. You get this. That was really intense. Yes, indeed. Ooh.
Massive energy signature detected.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
He's
No
absorbing the
way!
life force of whatever's left on the network.
Ooh, fuck.
Damn it. We'll never get anywhere like this.
You're telling me, what the hell?
I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B.
On it.
Come on, Ricky, help me. Damn, Ricky. Oh, hello.
Shit! Stupid barriers!
Yeah, this is kind of a mechanic of the character I'm playing as right now. This is the character you play as in the second playthrough of the game. He has a hacking mechanic, and it's kind of like a separate kind of combat. This is the first time we're having like a regular boss battle in the hacking area, which is very interesting. This robot is able to exert its will into the world of the hacking. The hackscape, if you will.
What is this?
Alert. Disruption detected in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Can't. Not when I'm this far in.
Everything to me. My life was contained in our moments.
Alert. Corruption confirmed in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Immediate evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Hacking the game kind of is the firewall of the enemy, yeah. Also, welcome, Terra Nicola. It's just every single one had a generic firewall, and this is an interesting firewall. What is...
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting, but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
I want to look at my eyes.
Nothing matters anymore!
Oh boy.
Nothing matters anymore!
I hate the ones with the stabby walls. Whew.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
It's all because of you!
Finally. It's over.
It's their eyes again.
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you, the you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so, but we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So, to do this for me.
Oh. That's very cool. Hi.
It always ends like this. There's still some alive. Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies so that when I returned to my own body,
Yes. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war. 2B and our battle will continue for some time to come. But that's another story for another day.
Not today. Oh, we get the Japanese version of the song. Nice. Machine and Android a different faction? Yes. Supposedly. Oh, 042 is DC Douglas? That's crazy. on the way to watch its anime. That's that was ending B. Time for the next playthrough. Twitch viewer is saying that you can't watch the anime yet. I'm guessing you should watch more of the game. I don't know. I don't think they might not intend on playing the game. Oh, we got some extra stuff in the credits here. Unless this happened last time, I forget. You can watch the NieR anime better than staying here for spoilers. We got... oh, wait.
Recover designated items.
We got conflicting reports here. We finally defeated Eve. Thank you, 2D. Oh man, I think I'm gonna lord. Relax, thanks to 2B, you won't have to ride a flight unit nearly as much as before. Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much, board. Say, I have an idea. Why don't we port Eve's self-regenerative function into our flight units? Yeah, it's a great idea. Think how much we'd save in repair costs. Are you people insane? We'd all get infected by a virus and die. Not kidding. We're just kidding. Yeah, that's it. Still a good idea. Watch it on other platform myself, Twitch person. I was asking a recommendation. I will give you recommendations for anime in a second. There's some new shit happening here. And I'm worried I might run out of time to talk to everybody, so... Ooh! Ooh! No, hard! Ooh! 2B, did you get Eve's data? Give it to me. Gimme. I'm down already. There's plenty of time for that later. Sheesh. What the hell? Ooh, the singer's killing it. Yeah, this might be better than the English version. Holy shit. Nice shot. You seem a bit worn down. Let me take a look. Afraid I can't even give heroes a discount, but I could probably arrange this special bit of tuning if you'd like. Okay. Seem to not have been kicked out. Must be tired after all that machine killing, right? You should buy some recovery items. Hold on a second. 2B's here. Wait. Hey, don't you have something to do? Get the lead out. You're doing much better, thanks to you. Hey, great job. I know you keep doing great things. Sorry I was so cold earlier. I clearly misjudged you. Thank you for taking care of Eve. I can finally relax again. That's all thanks to you and 9S. You're so cool. Tell me about everything that happened, okay? Leave no detail unspoken. I'm gonna start a 2B fan club. Looks like I was wrong about you. Make sure you come back alive next time, too. It's do or die from now on. Good luck. Thank you for supporting 9S. Please continue to look after him. Actually, have you spoken with 9S yet? He's waiting in his room. It appears I have some time? Still a little scared. Man, I was sweating in my seat during that whole fight. I was the one displaying Eve's remaining vitals, by the way. Hope it helped. Now get back out there and keep not dying. I don't know how you managed to beat Eve, but you did. Now go take a nap or something. You totally earned it. I'm so glad I got to work with you, 2B. Here's to many more successful missions. You and 9S are the talk of the bunker. You were incredible. We'll all be counting on you next time some terrible machine thing tries to kill us all. That last battle was really tough, but you pulled through. It was mesmerizing. Just so you know, you're quite popular with the operators, but you didn't hear that from me. I saw your battle with Eve. You have such amazing control over your body. I'm kind of jealous. You think you might give me some tips sometime? Have you met with 9S yet? He's waiting in his room. In the end, Eve was defeated without my help. I know I should be happy regardless, but I just... Anyway, thanks. If she was in perfect condition, she would have taken Eve or anyone else down in one hit. Still, it's the end result that counts. We'll make sure she's ready for the next attack. It was a spectacular victory. Wow, 2B. It must have been tough. But you get a sweet promotion after this. And even if you don't, please know that all of us are forever in your debt. Thank you for everything. Attack by hostile aircraft in progress. I realize that my sensory settings were making me hear operator speech as background noise for some reason. That's why I was having such a hard time understanding stuff, but they made a couple tweaks and now I'm good to go. I think my problems are over now. Figured out how to deal with her. Just let her say all she wants to say first and then ask only about the points that don't make sense. Her explanations are comprehensive, so that works best. Guess my voice was being processed as static or something? I don't really get the details. I'm just glad it's solved. Her heart's always been in the right place regardless, so I'm happy I stuck with it. She's been picking things up quickly lately. It makes my job a lot easier. She really can do anything if she puts her mind to it. Right, so... Since I... Oh my god. I bumped something with my foot and it started moving. It's my water. You asked for anime recommendations. Which anime I like? My top 5. I'll give you my top 5 real quick. When the Cicadas Cry, also called Higurashi no Naku Koro ni, is my #1 favorite. It is also a visual novel, but the anime is very digestible if you can figure out how to watch it. The first season wasn't dubbed, but the second season was, I think, or the other way around. Don't watch the dub; it sucks. Season 1 is Higurashi no Nakukuro ni. Then it's same name, but Kai for season 2. Rei season 3. Go. And then Sotsu. It's called... Hold on. Bring it up. It's... This will probably work best. It's so big. I'll make it smaller. That's the title. The rest of my list is pretty easy. I like the story of Umineko more, but the anime is bad. You'd have to go for the visual novel or manga. Yeah. The anime for Umineko does not exist. It's either the visual novel or manga or nothing else. I still want to read the Higurashi visual novel. I've grown up on the anime. I've shown many people the anime, but I want to read the visual novel. Trigun, Overlord. I have not seen either of those, but I've heard very good things. But yeah, Higurashi's my top favorite. After that, I put the list up right here now that I have like text. ReZero. Starting life in another world. Most people just know it by ReZero. That's my second favorite anime. Then One Piece, Death Note. My Hero Academia. That's my top 5. If I wanted to keep going, Monster, Paranoia Agent, Erased, FLCL. I've watched more animes than just that, but that's my top favorite list. What do we got there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta come up with a 10. Hold up. ReZero stopped at episode 22. It's too sad, but great anime. Fair enough. You got real far. I understand. I understand completely. Paranoid Agent is so good. Satoshi Kon in general is. And yes, Paprika and Perfect Blue. Did I see? I think I just saw both of those for the first time. Fantastic movies. What would be my... I have a My Anime list. Hold up. Let me pull something out my ass. Oh shit. I did just watch that recently. Am I gonna make that... Is that part of my top 10? It might be. Hold up, hold up. Ooh, hold up, hold up. Oh no! Speaking of Little Slugger for Dead by Daylight, if Kaneki can get in, give us Little Slugger. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Holy shit. Alright, I can't just keep this to... I'm gonna have to... modifying the list a bit, hold up. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I just watched that whole series and all of the... I'm just gonna say it right here. Plus... rewrite. I'm putting it on the same level, alright? Fight me. I love everything Evangelion. Serial Experiments Lane and Psychopaths. How's that looking on the stream? Get cut off? Yeah, cut off. Hold up. This is a good list. I like this list. I made it. Oh, how could I fucking... Where am I putting that? Where am I putting that? Yeah. There we go. NieR manga. One Piece stopped at Wano, then attempted to start from episode 1. You got all the way to Wano. I didn't get to Wano. Then again, I stopped watching like 15 years ago. I had a friend that I used to watch with, and I got caught all the way up to Dressrosa. And then me and him had a falling out, and I just stopped watching. But me and my girlfriend are in the process very slowly. We got up to Sky Island. I'm showing it to her for the first time. I'm catching back up. We're taking breaks, a lot of breaks. We got Marvel shows. She wants to show me Naruto. We're up to Naruto Shippuden right now. Still need to finish Gurren Lagann. I highly suggest it. As you can see, it is my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 favorite anime. Just on the fly here. But I'm happy with this list. This is absolutely... let's go through it real quick so we can get back to the game. You know about... So Higurashi... This is the best description I can give of it. Guy moves to a small town. Everybody goes crazy. Especially if they try to leave the town. You'll be hooked by the first 2 or 3 minutes. Trust me. Watch the first 2 or 3 minutes of the first episode. Make sure that this is Higurashi no Nakukuro ni from 2006. That is the first season. They did a weird thing with like the 4th season where they were like, oh, we're doing a remake. And then it wasn't a remake. It was a continuation. So, be careful. Just be careful with that shit. Stopped watching at Punk Hazard and One Piece, but stopped after Wano and manga because I got tired of the manga going on break every other week at the time. So many people stop at Punk Hazard. I don't get people's thing with... I like the kind of stuff they were doing in Punk Hazard, personally. I don't get the... I have a friend who hates that type of story. I love it. I love it. But also, like, around that time in the anime was when they decided to start taking out the filler and extending just extending everything. Which sucked. But I think when I go back to it, it'll be a lot better to watch the episodes in sequence. I just stopped because other things happened when I was watching it. Ah, okay. That's fair. No, I know people who stopped at Punk Hazard because they hate the body swap stuff. I don't know. Just easier to read the manga. Oh, the manga's absolutely easier. Psychopath's great, but stopped in Girl Who Shaped the Corpses in the Statue. I don't quite... It's been a while since I watched it. I don't quite remember that parts. I have not seen season 2 or the movie yet. I would like to at some point. Believe me or not, I used to store One Piece anime until Dress Frozen. It's 51 gigabytes. Holy shit. I put Nishio-san, Masaki Yuasa, and Kunihiko Okihara as my favorite Japanese writers, and Yoko Taro, of course. Fair enough. I do not know any of those names. Let me look them up. Oh yeah, and Higurashi's writer is now working on Silent fucking Hill. I am so fucking... Dude. When I tell you... Can we make this a little quieter? Hear myself think for a second. When I tell you Ryuki Shio 7 was my favorite writer of all time. All time. Umineko, it is hard to describe how much I like Umineko, but the way that I describe it is, you know, you got anime, you got books, you got TV shows, you got movies, you got manga, comics, you got video games, okay? You got all of these different types of media. Umineko clears them all. Umineko is the peak of human writing, the peak of human existence. It is the best thing ever written, in my opinion. That is how much I love Umineko. If there was a good Umineko anime, it would be above Higurashi here on the list. That's just no shot, alright? No shot. I love. I'm adding 86 to my want to watch. Please do not expect me to watch it anytime soon. I have so many things to watch. My anime list says the query must be at least 3 characters. Oh. No, wait. 86. Let me. There we go. I got it. Finish my book. Then reassess that. Okay. All right. I do need to pick that up and read it. Alright, we went through Higurashi. Death Note is Death Note. Kid picks up a book, write people's name, they die. I'm like, if you don't know anything about Death Note, I'm explaining it very simply, but it is incredibly philosophical. It is incredibly mind-gamey. It gets much more serious than just that, alright? Neon Genesis Evangelion, I don't know how to fucking describe that series. It's insane. The world is under attack by angels, and it's all up to this kid piloting a mech that only he can pilot. And he's very depressed. Gurren Lagann. Humanity lives underground. And one guy wants to break through to the surface, and in the process, somewhere in the middle, one of the guys finds a piece of a mech. He finds a mech under the city that they live in, and they break through to the surface. That's how it starts. My Hero Academia, World of Heroes. Kid becomes the best hero of all time. In the anime, he is not yet. I've not seen the latest season. I need to. I've seen season 1 through 6. Monster. A doctor saves someone's life, and that person becomes the worst person imaginable. Paranoia agent. It's a lot of series of different stories. They all kind of converge. Very, very nice, very fantastic atmosphere. Paranoia actually plays a big part of the story. Erased. Guy can go back in time and prevent disasters from happening if they happen in front of him. He goes back in time like a minute or two. And that's the premise. Like he has that ability. He goes home, finds his mom dead, and he goes back in time years. Crazy setup. I love that shit. FLCL is off the wall. It is 6 episodes. Just watch it. I can't explain it to you. It's like a coming of age story. It is summer vibes, and it's insane. I would highly suggest watching the dub because the sub is very hard to follow. It is so fast. Serial Experiments Lane is another really hard to describe one. I think it's like 12 episodes. Lane is 13 episodes. Crazy. I can't even begin to describe it. It's crazy. It's very... Atmosphere is fantastic. I have several wallpapers of just artwork from that anime, from that artist. I love that artist's work. And Psycho-Pass, you saw Psycho-Pass. I did my lightning round there. Nishioi-sen, Katana Gatari, Monogatari. I've heard of those. I've heard of those so much. I haven't seen either one. But I'll add them to the list if they aren't already. I feel like I would have added Monogatari, but Katana Gatari I actually don't hear much about. Monogatari. Where the fuck do I start? What the hell? There's a bunch of Monogataris, but with like words at the beginning. I'll just add one. Bake Monogatari. Yuasa and Tomihiko Morimi Yuasa directed a lot of their books. Tatami Galaxy Eccentric Family. Tatami Galaxy? Okay, that's it. And Eccentric Family. I'm adding all these. I'm trusting all of your judgments. We seem to have somewhat similar tastes here. I mean, Eccentric Family. Yeah, that's it. I do hate how anime lists prioritizes the Japanese names sometimes. That might be something I can change in the settings. I love live action version of Death Note. I still have to watch it. Both the Japanese version and the American version. I'll start from Erased then. Good choice, honestly. It's only 12 episodes. Final season of Hero Academia drops October 4th. Mini season of all movie budget production. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I'll probably be getting to the last season right around when that starts, so that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Fully is amazing, yes. Lane is kind of abstract and hard to follow. Basically, it's about technology and the dangers of online addiction. That kind of sums it up, yeah. I've spent the last 20 minutes talking about anime. Shit. Damn it. I'm supposed to be playing video games. This is good though. I like sharing this. I like getting suggestions of shit that I may never actually have the time to get to. I'm gonna try. Educational purpose of manga making, I recommend Backlog. That's not on my list. I swear to God that's something that I added to my list at some point. There's another one that's about manga making that I have. There's a really cute anime, like a slice of life anime that I really liked. It was called New Game. It's about a bunch of girls that go into game development. Very cute. Highly suggest it. It's very chill, very laid back. Another suggestion. 91 Days. Alright? 91 Days. Follow the novel release order from Monogatari. Bakemono, Kizumono, Misemono, Neko Block, second season. Okay, I will write that down. I'm writing this shit down. I'm gonna keep it on my desktop, alright? Title the text document Monogatari. What the fuck do I have open? Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck was that document? Okay. It's kind of crazy how Notepad has, like, old tabs now. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, I know that. I love that series. I'm assuming you mean a new game. Or 91 Days. 91 Days, I love how, like, it's a serious drama anime. There's, like, barely any comedy to it. The premise, the setting is great. The being set in Prohibition times it's so cool. It's so cool. Live action in One Piece is good. It does change a few things, but I honestly like the changes. As I've seen, the start of One Piece is every different form of media, so the changes are a nice welcome. I'm looking forward to watching the live action version. I've seen the actors and actresses of the next season, and they look really good. Nico Robin, I'm no better than Sanji. But I can't watch it yet because they introduced a later character. So, I have to wait until my girlfriend gets farther in the anime before we start watching the live action. And it's 2:30, I'm passing out later. Sorry. I was supposed to keep playing the game. I'm gonna play for another half hour. Probably. But have a good night. I will be on tomorrow with Sonic and the Secret Rings. Well, my girlfriend will be. And I don't even want to say, alright? Sonic and the Secret Rings. That's all we'll plan on doing, alright? If anything else happens, serendipitous, beautiful, miracle, but you know how things go. She might fucking smack her head against the wall trying to beat that boss. So it's out of my hands. Best part about the One Piece live action is that they have proper pacing. That's not a hot take at all. If you have trouble with the pacing of One Piece, there is a project called One Pace. Alright? One Pace. I've heard great things about it. Haven't touched it. I'm probably going to be checking it out to catch her back up on all the stuff. Because we watched Up to Sky Island like 2 or 3 years ago. watch One Piece and still has a bad pace. Damn. But I'm probably gonna use One Piece to show her like the highlights of stuff, reminder things, because make sure stuff sticks out. We upload the stream. I want to keep note of this discussion. All of my streams end up on the live tab of my page. I will try to title it tonight as part 15. They generally become available 14 hours after the stream is over. I used to keep my highlights all on Twitch and then upload them to YouTube to my videos section and like edit out the starting sequence and everything. But then Twitch just decided, you know, we're a poor company supported by Amazon. We don't have the storage to keep all of your VODs up, so I had to meticulously delete, and make sure it was all backed up on my YouTube. 6,000 hours of VODs from 10 plus years of streaming. That took me about 2 months, which was the amount of time that they gave us to make sure all our stuff was backed up. So yeah, all my stuff is on the live tab on my page. You can go back, watch the rest of this game if you want. Personally, I'm fine with One Piece normally. I see no problem with it, but that's because I'm patient, easily entertained, so it doesn't perform much for me. I understand why people have problems with the pace of One Piece. I started having problems in Dressrosa. I'm not looking forward to getting back there. I hear they've kind of gotten a little better with how bad they got there. How bad they got there was because they decided they wanted to stop doing filler, which just made them have to extend everything. It's just like, it's such a bad decision. Like, I get people don't like filler, but like, you've created filler by removing the filler. It's obnoxious decision. But yeah, I am a very patient person. I'm fine with filler. I have a video on my YouTube. My girlfriend took me through the whole original Naruto series, and I ranked all the filler episodes. Because I think a good amount of the filler of the original Naruto is perfectly fine, if not fantastic at times. And now we're watching Shippuden. We haven't hit any of the filler in Shippuden yet, but it'll probably be a while anyway. We're gonna stop after this arc that we're on, and then get back to One Piece and all the Marvel shows we missed. But yeah, I'm generally not affected by pacing and stuff like that. I think it's harder when you know how the manga is. You know, like I know people who read the manga and they try to watch the anime and they're like, I can't do this shit. Fishman Island, one episode was basically 1 or 2 pages from the manga chapter, which was but you know, I didn't know that. So I don't know. I guess I'm easily entertained as well. There also is Gintama, where the filler as an anime original is not noticeable because it is so good. I'd honestly say One Piece, the actual like filler episodes were fantastic. They almost reached the level of being not noticeable for me. And that was my first introduction to like a long-ass shonen anime with a bunch of filler, was One Piece. So I got introduced to like probably the best filler out of the big 3. I'd say One Piece filler is definitely better than Naruto filler. I haven't seen the Shippuden filler yet, but I need to watch Gintama as well. That's on my list. All right, what time is it? I'll push it to 3:10. Let's get 30 more minutes of this game. I enjoyed the conversation, but I do only play this game once a week, so. Wait. Why's the goalpost moving? You did great, 2B. Thank you for so much wrong is done. Okay. We both say the same thing? Let's not keep 9S waiting. Indeed. He has been waiting a very long time. Talking about One Piece straw hat flag is used by people in real life to protest their government for real. Good. I love One Piece. I love straw hats. Oh my god.
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you. I needed to give you this.
Give me drugs, buddy? You're gonna do them together?
Say, 2B. No, never mind. Just be careful.
Planning preparations complete. Confirmed equipment delivered to quarters.
Linus is gonna come to my room, and we're gonna do drugs together. When I tell people that want to try One Piece but are scared of the episode count, is to watch a playthrough of Pirate Warriors 3 that pretty much covers all the key points except for the last chapter. It's a game-only story. Interesting suggestion. I've wanted to check out the Pirate Warriors games. A lot of the One Piece games look interesting to me. I might never get to them. I've said before, I think you were on the stream when I said it, like, I've come to terms with a lot of games I may never get to play. Does it even cover, like, really, might I be able to use that for my girlfriend to catch her back up before we get back into One Piece? 'Cause, like, does it cover the really little shit? Like, I don't want to say too much out loud, because she's gonna watch this VOD, and she didn't get past Sky Island, so let's not... I have a document saved for when we get back to it of things I want to remind her of. But, like, there's little stuff that comes up later that I want to make sure she remembers. One certain government forbid, but pretend not to, raising straw hat flag, just like the government. Oh my god. Like, oh man, I don't want to say any of this out loud because, you know, that's my question. Does it cover, like, little shit? Like, little bits and details? And now begins preview.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back
oh no,
our
they're
world
very
from
hot.
the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Meaningless code, childhood's end. Sorry for starting a discussion that hindering your stream. You're fine. I love talking. I love talking to viewers. I don't get a lot of viewers, so I love this. This is very good. 1 is up to the We're the Best, 2 is an original story, 3 is up to Dress Rose like a Dress Rose of the great game only story, and 4 is up to Why the Warner is game only story as well. Yeah. Doesn't cover the very, very little details, but I think those are kind of. I'll look into it. I might actually use that. Thank you for the suggestion. Devil and people look so hot. My fucking god. He's absolutely crazy. Are we really entering an entirely new... Oh, the title screen changed. Because I found the place? Or is this like after ending B? Are we really entering an entirely new story after 2 whole playthroughs of the game? That's insane. That's insane. The way these games are developed is insane to me. 1 has a trophy to actually complete the game as the anime that skips the final boss fight. That's crazy. So wait, are you saying watch a playthrough of Pirate Warriors 3, but you're talking about the other ones? So you're saying watch up to Pirate Warriors 3 to catch up? I mean, obviously, I'd probably, like, keep it to 1 because we're not that far. Just 3? Okay. You mentioned the Cult of the Watchers earlier. Did you play Drakengard and Replicant? I didn't play Replicant. What? If you were around, oh my god. For Replicant. My friend made a video that condenses down all the cutscenes and all the dialogue from Drakengard 1, shows all the weapon stories. I went through that whole thing. They were gonna do a video for Drakengard 2. Didn't really pan out very well, but I also just played. Where is it? I just played. No, I haven't. Hold up. I played Drakengard 3. I beat the final song. I'm in this shit. Alright? I'm in this shit. I'm using this grimoire. I am doubling back for references as we approach bringing up this shit more and more. I was emotionally impacted by this room right here. I'm in this shit. 3 is the best in terms of showing key parts. Okay. I did not finish playing Drakengard 1 because it is very boring. The gameplay is very boring. And I know that parts of it are designed that way by Yoko Taro, and I admire that. I don't have to play it. Sorry, but I have to leave for now. Thank you. It was a great stream. I had a good time. I'm good. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again. I will be live. I have a schedule on Twitch, but I will be live tomorrow. My girlfriend will be playing Sonic and the Secret Rings. Saturday, I'll be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Sunday will be more Sonic, possibly Black Knight. And then Monday and Tuesday, more Donkey Kong. I play NieR every Wednesday. I was hoping to have more time to put in more NieR gameplay, but as I keep playing this game and games keep coming out, it's looking like it's just going to stay once a week at the moment. But anytime I can try to maybe get an all-day Saturday, I will try my best to make that happen. It's not looking like it. Only watched Dragon Road 1 as well. The game definitely delivers the story through gameplay. Yeah. So, well, I was grateful that my friend made dialogue, all the dialogue encompassed. They went through every mission, made sure that every little bit of dialogue was gotten. Alright, let's continue. And those are all the endings I've gotten so far. We're 48 hours in. Okay, I'll keep a note on that. See you later. See you. Sorry, my schedule is very complicated. Yeah. Have a good night. Basically, if you're here for NieR, I do it every Wednesday. Welcome.
We've confirmed that the network core units known as Adam and Eve have been destroyed.
That's great.
The enemy's chain of command has been thrown into complete chaos. As such, humanity has chosen to seize this opportunity and launch an all-out attack against the machine forces. Of course, the forces of Yorha will participate in this endeavor. Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war.
Oh, I have to wear this shit now?
Glory to mankind.
Now we gotta take that shit off. Ain't no way I'm wearing this.
Administrator 3S. Server Administrator 3S. Please return to the server administration room as soon as possible to handle a capacity issue. End transmission.
Darn, they were taking away our short skirts. It is just so insane. The way that Yoko Taro was allowed to direct these games. I went through an entire second playthrough. I expected this playthrough to be just more of the same.
Command to all Yorha units.
But no, you go through a whole second playthrough.
Proceed to follow pre-programmed instructions and carry out your operations. To prevent data leakage, communication from the surface is prohibited except in case of emergency. That is all.
And now it's just a whole new chapter. That's fucking insane. Who allowed this man to do this shit? I'll do whatever I can to help you from here. Good luck. We can do this. Attention all androids. We've received word of the recent destruction of Adam and Eve, the enemy machine lifeforms' central networking units. With the enemy weakened, now is our moment. We, humanity's great army, will now launch an all-out assault, drive back the invaders, and reclaim our rightful home of Earth. Glory to mankind, the League of Assemblymen, Council of Humanity. I love how now this basically just feels like a letter from Santa. Damn. All we can do now is hope. Let's not be lost. It's time to show me what we've learned. Make good use of your battle data. I owe everything to my commanding officer, so I'll do my best for her sake. Time to show them what we can do. Glory to mankind. 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 Once we get to a certain point, which will be somewhat soonish, I'll tell you something funny. At least she still has her hips flat. They can't take that out of her. I didn't mind this up hips. So. Sorry. Uh-oh, these readings don't look so good. Good luck. What do you mean I can't head out yet? Find the problem and fix it already. Once you get to a certain point, which will be somewhat soonish, I'll tell you something funny. I hope I get to it tonight. It's almost time to head out.
Understood.
This is a really bad time for a chat. Oh, but good luck. We should probably get to the hangar.
Yes.
It's my first large-scale mission, but don't worry. I increased my memory just in case. You can count on me to make things work from this end. This could be the final mission. I'm depending on them. Head out from the hangar, and good luck. It's go time. Suit may hide the pains, but it can't hide those zips. Shit! I missed what she said. I understand the plan and agree with it completely. Now we all just have to do our part. Let's be in this thing to win this thing. Thanks to my operator, I understand the plan perfectly. I've done my part, now it's in her hands. You know what, we make a pretty darn routine. I've given her all the information I have, now it's up to her. I know she can do it, I know it. All these people are gonna die in like 1 second. You motherfucker! Leaving me behind. You're such a pain. Here we go again. Don't worry, I'll give you the perfect support. I've already started working. Please let me concentrate. Remember that any amazing combat data you collect dies with you, so be careful. Try not to die out there. Everyone's doing a great job. Now please hurry up and get going. We're expecting a fierce battle. Please be careful. I don't want you to die. Aw. Poor her. Good luck. Don't you think it's time to go? Hurry and move out. Please don't bug me. Just get out of here, kick some machine ass, and come back safe.
Thank you.
Please don't talk to me while we're in the middle of the mission. Oh, good luck. We're all counting on you. 9S has gone ahead and started the mission. Everything is proceeding well at the moment. Join up with him on site and lend support however you can. Alright, let's go. Wait, I gotta go and see everything. Let's put an end to all this fighting once and for all. My data processing functions just underwent a full tune-up, so you can count on me to support you. Okay. Why don't you equip yourself before you go? Go to the hangar terminal. Need some last minute maintenance? Apparently not. Why can I never get pure... Why is pure water so rare? I haven't been able to upgrade my pods at all. Am I doing something wrong? What did I do? Oh, you know what? I gotta test it. Somewhere in the depths of space, the commander still floats about with a stern look on her face. Alright, it's just the same number. Okay.
Server Administrator 3S. Server Administrator 3S. Please return to the server administration room as soon as possible to handle a capacity issue. End transmission. Command to all your units. Upon your descent to the surface, proceed to follow pre-programmed instructions and carry out your operations. To prevent data leakage, communication from the surface is prohibited except in case of emergency. That is all.
Let's get down there and kick some machine war. Can you please try not to puke while we're in the deep vacuum of space? It's super gross. You ready? Yep, let's do it. Good luck.
Before I could convince myself to tell 2B the truth, our final major operation had begun. Still, at the time, I knew nothing. Not how the battle would end, nor what fate stood in wait for us.
And those are your orders. Do you understand?
The scanners are going to hack into the enemy's anti-air system and shut it down in advance of an all-out assault, right?
That's right. Good job, 9S.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a child?
What? That must be your imagination.
Air defense system operation level.
Look for machines that are receiving signals from the anti-air system. They should be located in elevated areas with good signal reception. I've forwarded the general positions of the machine life forms you need to hack.
Roger.
Alright.
Please refrain from destroying the target. If you do, another one will simply take its place.
No killing the target. Got it.
Still got the tournaments, the arenas going on. Your friend said I shouldn't have to worry about those for a while, so I will not. I might do this and then stop, because I really should go to bed soon. But I want to get more progress done.
is thought to be in a high location with good network reception. Try examining the rooftops of buildings.
Roger.
Secondary true story content. I've kind of gotten the feeling.
Be advised, the target's appearance is identical to that of a standard enemy. Once you approach, however, a marker will appear.
Is it me, or does it seem like they're getting smarter?
Was successful. Way to go!
You're totally treating me like a kid.
Now move on to the next one.
Fine.
This isn't his usual operator, is it? It's with this wildly different treatment. B might have a problem with this type of treatment. Hey! Oh. I thought I was gonna fall. He's trying to scratch my face. Buddy. That still is 2-1-0. B's gonna turn around and go back to the bunker over this. Hey, yo. Holy shit. God.
Defensive system operation confirmed to be declining.
Almost there.
Top of the tower, I guess. Ooh, perfect run. Damn.
Looks like it's going well down there. Every scanner in the force is involved in this operation. So let's try not to fall behind.
Yeah, no falling behind. Got it.
9S?
What is it?
Make sure to do whatever is necessary to avoid combat.
And how will I provide support to the squad if I don't fight?
Scanner units such as yourself are not designed for battle.
Aw, are you worried about me?
No, I'm merely pointing out that you would be a liability on the battlefield.
Wow, that's harsh.
Analysis. It is not possible to hack directly into the target Goliath-class machine lifeform. Special software protection detected. Enemy is refusing access from anything other than machine lifeforms. Proposal. Unit 9S should commandeer a smaller enemy and use it to hack the large one.
A little multi-level hacking, huh?
That's
Alert.
interesting.
Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
We got an Ocarina of Time. Let's go. Wait. Ocarina of Time speedrun. Let's go. No, point yourself better, buddy. Yeah, look at it. Wait, can I fall? Okay, I'm not doing that. I think I can fall off. Oh no! Oh! I think this game is making me better at shmups.
Come in.
9S here. Go ahead.
I'm just about wrapped up here. How about you?
Just one left, I think.
Roger. Be sure to head back to the bunker when you're done so you can sync your data.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Until your combat data is uploaded, none of the scanner models can run updates.
Okay. I'll take care of it as soon as I'm done here.
Appreciate it.
How do I stop being in a robot? Whee! Self-destruct. Ooh. Thank you. More music. There's so many vocal tracks in this game. It's insane. I gotta see with my friend if they're okay with me doing NieR Reincarnation on my own. We were supposed to do it together, but they've really not had a lot of time as of late, so it'll probably just be me. Oh, hey, buddy. Jimmy Nicole is great. Very much so.
That looks like everything.
Proposal. Unit 9S should rendezvous with Unit 2B before the combat situation worsens.
Sounds like a plan. Let me just mark the point on the map. And there.
So that reincarnation is not playable anymore, at least there are preservation projects. I mean, for Kingdom Hearts, for the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, I just did YouTube. Well, no, I did actually, when they still had the first mobile game in a somewhat playable state, in the terms of, like, you could make a character and then run it through all the cutscenes. I did that way. I did Dark Road on YouTube, so I'm not above doing YouTube for it. It is sad that whenever an important story is put on a phone, it is sad. Still try to find the last robot to hack. Shit. It was right around here, right? I think I see it. I thought maybe it would have disappeared when they took the marker away. Thank you for that.
Enemy defense system fully offline. I knew you could do it.
I always do.
That really was brilliant work, which means I've got a special surprise for you. I'll leave it in my room so you can pick it up later.
A surprise?
I know, 2B ain't talking to me like that, so... You just have to... Just want to check it out. Also, what do the female support units look like? Let's realize we heard from a female support unit. Hold up. I hope my capacity is full. Wait, is it actually full with shit like that? Did I just lose that? Oh no. It's up to 210 600 McDonald. Yeah, I know. We have stuff though. Chips. Oh yeah, I do have hijack boost 6 and... Get rid of a lot of these. The S model, yeah. I wonder what the S models look like. Why are you here? Is that a problem? Turn to your mission once you're ready. Just gonna act like that didn't happen? Alright. I like 2B better anyway. Alright. The 2S would look very similar to 2B. Okay. Smooth. Oh, I get what you mean. So it's not necessarily the S or the B, it's the number. I'm past my deadline, so I'll probably have to stop very soon.
2B, the operation will begin at a point southwest of the city ruins. Use your flight unit to travel there and meet up with 9S. Will do. We've repaired and reinstalled the weapons damaged in the fight against Eve. Be careful, okay? The mission will be in full swing by the time you get there. I will. And thanks.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Our elite Yorha forces, the pride of humanity, have defeated 2 enemy network units known as Adam and Eve. This victory is a giant leap forward in our quest to reclaim Earth. The moon rings out with the cheers of the entire human race. We look forward to your continued combat exploits. Glory to mankind.
Did I miss it? I followed a lot of context clues on where to find the one pod. I didn't really get any clues about another one. A female scanner model I can think of is in... Oh, that's the manga story thing, I think? I think I've heard of it. I don't know too much about it. Obviously, I didn't look too much into it. But, okay. Interesting. An adaptation of the Yorha stage play. Okay. Yeah, dude, I hate this outfit. I'm self-destructing it immediately. Wait.
2B!
What's our status?
The operation is underway, and a few squads have already engaged the enemy. Our orders are to function as a kind of guerrilla unit that provides support as necessary. I forwarded our squad's current positions to your map. You should head over there ASAP.
Sounds good.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're kind of cooking with these shorts, though. They got a little bit of a... You can see a little bit of leggings there. I wonder... No. The worst sin imaginable. I can't get naked. How awful. Got a handful of pod in the mail, I think. I can tell you how to get it. Let me try to... They naked proof the suit. Oh, I love that emote too. Let me try to check my email, and then if I don't find anything about it, then maybe give me hints. I don't want like a... I know you'll probably be careful about it, but...
Hey, this is a machine I've hacked into before. I'll set off the delayed virus to see if I can damage it physically.
Also, Yorha Girls, alternative female version of the Yorha Boys stage play. Damn, this game really took off. I'm happy for Yoko Taro, man. I can't wait to see what he cooks up next. And I'm not even done with this. Alright, but like I said, I have to stop. I want to keep going, but I have to stop. Your house stage play was before NieR Automata? Interesting. Wow. They gave him that much budget to do something like that? That's good for him. Again, good for him. Is it the lost equipment in the factory? No, I went there and I checked the marked location. The one thing that helped the NieR series was just getting someone good at doing gameplay and Platinum games being on point. I wonder who they're gonna get for the next game, because I think Platinum Games is kind of going downhill. Last I heard, but I could be completely wrong on that. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the factory, but I'm pretty sure I did that one. No information, only that Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito are working on a game together, and Keiichi Okabe is in charge of music. Interesting. I mean, hey, Drakengard 3 wasn't that bad, it was just kind of laggy. And the final song was designed the way it was. Alright, so... Are these coordinates? Coordinates of the arenas. Okay. That's crazy. I'm probably being hinted at anyway, you just have to interact with that's probably the end of the game. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll deal with that next time. Maybe. I mean, I gotta get through some story first before I can start exploring again, I think, so. Alright. I do need to go to bed. I needed to go to bed a while ago. That's it for tonight. for watching, everybody. My girlfriend will be on tomorrow with the very end of Sonic and the Secret Rings. And if we do more than that, we do more than that. It will probably be Sonic and the Black Knight. But I'm only gonna say end of Secret Rings tomorrow. More NieR next Wednesday. Wednesday into Thursday. I might start 11 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. I might start midnight Thursday. It's gonna be the same. That 2-hour window. But anyway. Thanks for all the help. Thanks for all the conversation. Thanks for the suggestions. And I will see you when I see you. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing.